about the front side. Okay. So for me, when in terms of the glove side, there's a couple different things that I would look at. I am actually a fan, more of an advocate for front side, glove side extension. I think glove side extension allows for us to just essentially buy time for the trunk, right? So if we get extension with our glove side, then we can buy some time for that trunk to delay that rotation, essentially, right? And then another thing that I would look at in terms of just biomechanics is wherever the glove side kind of extends to, that's then where our arm should come into that path, right? So if our front side, here's Buehler. So our front side gets into extension, right? So now that's matching. It's called the equal opposite, right? So that's matching the arm, the throwing arm. And now as the glove side essentially like folds, the trunk goes to get the glove side. Boom. Now we land. Now we're in that same posture. So whatever the glove side's doing, throwing arm's doing, it's essentially how we walk too, right? Same thing. The lead foot comes down to the sidewalk or wherever we're walking. The opposite comes up, and the same for the next step. All right. And now the trunk goes and gets the glove side. So I think if we can not necessarily like completely overhaul, because again, there's guys that have a low front side like this, but I think what kind of starts happening with you is it's causing some breakdowns a little bit down the line. All right. I think it's causing maybe your hand path to be a little inconsistent. It's starting to initiate your trunk rotation a little bit early. You can see from that lead shoulder here that it kind of pops up, right? Which is going to limit your amount of acceleration. And as I mentioned, I think we can just do a better job of getting those hips to rotate a little bit earlier. And as you see with your front foot posture, you're not necessarily like clearing your hips, but you do a good job of your lead leg block. And then last thing is just the extension aspect of it. Okay, so this is why I would say like early launch, your chest behind the lead knee, your throwing shoulder pretty much in line with your glove side shoulder, maybe a little bit more extended. But I mean, you saw Buehler, we want extension. We want the deception aspect of it. And we want, the closer we are to the target at ball release, it's going to be easier to command, and it's going to influence a lot more, acceleration. So you can see how his trunk helps aid into even increasing his arm speed and giving him his arm actually time to decelerate as well.